Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of This Week in an Hour. We're your hosts, Jackson,
Brad,
and Luke.
All right, so how are we going to start this one off, guys?
Well, we always like to talk about food. We're basically a food podcast at this point.
Yeah.
We didn't go anywhere fancy. To some people this might be fancy. Fancy. Me and Jackson, because
Jackson and I.
fuck off. Well, to start, Brad cheated on the podcast meal pact, and
I decided to eat today. I know.
yeah, selfish.
A lot of fish in this room. A lot of selfish.
So this kind of ignited this conversation because Brad had Subway. What did you get at Subway?
What did I get at Subway? Me?
Yeah, the only person that
Yeah,
had
the
Subway.
only one named Brad in the room.
So me.
There's multiple boxes that only apply to you in this situation.
Could you actually start checking them off? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I got the classic chicken bacon ranch
Gross.
melt.
Ranch is gross.
I don't put ranch on it though.
That actually really
Just the name of
surprises me that Jackson isn't a ranch guy.
I know. I feel like you'd drink it by the fucking
Yeah,
bottle.
like
Gross. No.
You would if you liked it. You probably
would
would.
be like, I put ranch on fucking everything.
No.
He gets fries. You guys get ranch.
It's I find it weird when people put like ranch on pizza. Like I think
Ranch on pizza is actually really nice.
I think Dawson does that.
It's really good. You should try
Dawson will put anything on anything. It doesn't matter. But yeah,
Fair enough.
I can fuck with I like ranch and chicken. Like I think
Yeah.
ranch actually pairs well.
No,
with
but
chicken.
trust me, try it on pizza sometime.
No.
Yes.
No.
It complements itself.
Never.
Or
So,
each other.
Me and Jackson.
Anyways,
Jackson and I.
Shut the fuck. It's a podcast, not grammar school. Tony Shart and I went to fucking Quiznos, and we got the chicken baja.
Baja.
Baja chicken, actually.
Baja
It's really
chicken.
good, actually. That's my favorite
Yeah.
thing from
It
Quiznos.
was-
I haven't had Quiznos in like 3 years, so
Yeah.
I was pretty pumped.
I
to
honestly
actually get
don't
it.
remember the last. I probably haven't had Quiznos in 8 years. Like it's been a long time.
Well, that's
You
a
know what the thing
very
is, though?
wide range there.
I feel like it's just like
been
a...
that long though. Like I honestly probably. It was probably like middle school when I had Quiznos last.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Quiznos was a thing in middle school, I don't think.
There used to be one not downtown, uptown Fredericton.
Don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But I don't even think I had that one. I think I had it when I was like on vacation somewhere. But you know,
Down in Cuba.
you go to Ontario just so you can go to the famous Quiznos in Toronto.
Is it just me, or do you think Quiznos is better than Subway?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that's yeah. We're gonna say actually that after that meal, I'm definitely feeling like I'd go Quiznos over Subway
Big time.
10 times out of 10.
Well, they don't screw you. Subway, like you get something and they're like, oh, chicken? Okay, here's 3 like end pieces of the chicken. Quiznos, they're like, here is a chicken, then another half a chicken.
Yeah.
And then here's a pound
Yeah,
of
here's
cheese.
a full rotisserie chicken, and they
then
just put it on your sub.
The girl takes a handful of bacon bits, puts it on, looks at it, looks back to bacon bits, takes another little half hand of bacon bits too.
But also she seemed like she didn't really give a fuck what she was doing there. Like,
so maybe we got like a good deal, and she gave us way more than she
maybe.
was supposed to. I'm fine with it. It was good.
Regardless, just Quiznos is so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Only thing
The Baja chicken is just...
they don't have
Mwah,
spinach.
Chef's kiss.
They don't have spinach. That's kind of shitty. Spinach is better than lettuce in my opinion.
I like lettuce better. I feel like spinach is a better like filler. But
Yeah, I don't know. I just it has I don't know. I find spinach has more flavor. Lettuce doesn't have a ton of flavor. It's more of like
I just have it for
There.
like the feel, the mouth
the
feel.
water,
Yeah.
the mouth feel. I love the mouth feel of lettuce.
Well, that's why I was telling you I get green peppers on my subs too. I like that for
Yeah,
the
that
crunch.
crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It adds a
I
nice
literally
little...
I just tell them to run it right through the garden.
I love when people say that there, and then some of them are like looking, they're like, "What?"
What the fuck does he mean? He's like, all the veggies, motherfucker.
I
Do you
can't
speak
the
English,
olive.
motherfucker?
Do you guys like olives on your like?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I literally get extra olives on
Can't-
it.
oh, you're-
Jalapenos, but no
Oh.
olives.
No
Olives
olives.
are
I
unreal.
fucking got nachos like last week and forgot to say no olives, and I was like,
I don't even
I
want
fucking
to.
hate
criminal.
myself. Why would I do this to myself? I had to pick them all off, and of course,
It just
they just loaded it up with olives.
when
So-
I like every time I've eaten an olive, it's tasted like rubber or like I'm chewing on a piece of stinky
Because you
rubber.
guys are fucking uncultured swine.
I feel like it's what I imagine it would taste like to take like a roll of pennies and to put it in your mouth. Like that's-
Not even close. Trust me.
Believe me, I know.
I have compared the two before.
Suck the polish right off a penny.
Must be pretty popular, eh?
Man,
Oh, yeah.
that must have been a gross ass penny too, because they haven't been in circulation in a while, so it's just been sitting there gathering.
Oh yeah,
like
just
filth.
collecting.
Aged like a fine wine.
Yeah.
It has that like greenish tint
Well,
to it.
yeah.
So
All right, so since we were talking about restaurants, that actually brings us right into our first topic today.
Whoa.
What?
We still have to bring up the outlier
That's true.
in the Subway
Pita Pit.
Quiznos conversation.
Oh,
Where does Pita Pit rank?
sometimes I feel like it's better than Subway. Other times, worse than Subway.
I think my stance on it now, Pita Pit, I think is always better than Subway.
It's definitely healthier than Subway.
Oh, 100%. And it's like I find the ingredients are a lot higher quality at Pita Pit. Like you pay
Yeah.
for that.
And they have green and black olives.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
Do you get both?
Yes.
Ew.
Oh jeez.
Double
Actually,
gross.
I think I don't mind green olives, but black.
Black olives
Which
do have
one's
a different-
stronger.
Black for sure.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the
Of
But-
what?
black olives and green olives.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Not trying to back you in a corner.
But like I'm not saying that I don't like Subway. Like I think Subway is a good place to eat.
Yeah.
Like I think they're all like I would never turn my nose up to any of them, but I think Subway is
Rank
the
the least out
of those three. Yeah.
Or is that just because you have it way more often than anything else? I mean, we say that we like these other two more, but Luke hasn't had
True,
Quiznos in 8
yeah.
years. You haven't had it in 3. It's probably
Well,
been
I
2
feel
or 3
like
for
it's
me.
just because Subway's more readily available, so
I mean-
it's easier.
I guess, but I mean, there's also a Pita Pit directly down the road from the Subway, and
Yeah,
here
it's
at
down the
least.
road further.
I feel like
Depends on
Subway's
depends on
closer.
which way you're coming from.
I feel like the thing with Subway is like you've had
But
it
it
enough
is.
now that you have the same sandwich.
I've been having the same sandwich for like probably 6 years. Today, or probably 7 years actually. Now that I think about it, it's probably
Whoa.
like grade 10. Anyways,
Big difference.
past the years on Subway sandwiches. Today I go to change it. I was like, maybe I'll get fucking turkey, like turkey and
Turkey's not
bacon or
bad,
something like
yeah.
that. And then I like go to order and I cracked and I just got the exact same thing.
I
Yeah.
go between Black Forest ham with Swiss, deadly. Especially if you just like if I'm getting a 6-inch, I'll get just like a classic sub, like Black Forest ham or like deli meat. But the meatball subs are just fucking
Yeah,
full-on
like
meatball.
back when I first started going to Subway, like I don't know, like 9, 10. You know, you always go to Subway after like a hockey game or a football game or something,
No.
and it's delicious. But
We have food at home.
Yeah.
anyways, I used to run the
It's
pizza
craft
sub.
singles.
Pizza sub was unreal
Pizza
back in
sub
the
is
day.
fucking good.
And then I switched it up. I went to like chicken teriyaki, and then oven roasted chicken, and now I've been on like the cold cut combo train.
You can never go wrong with the classic cold cutter Black Forest ham.
Oh no!
It's just, you
And
just-
yeah, I've thrown in some turkeys every once in a while there, and it's good.
you guys ever fuck with tuna subs?
No,
No,
my
not a
dad
fucking
always
chance.
gets tuna subs.
I love fish. I'm not a huge tuna guy. I don't know what it is. I love
Yeah.
every other type of fish. But
Man, you know those old like when you were a kid, like the kid sandwiches you would get at Subway, like with the little circular buns.
Wyatt used to get those. My brother
Yeah,
Wyatt
yeah.
used to get those up until he was like 15
And didn't he
or
literally just
16.
get like fucking
And he
bread
just
and
put-
like cheese?
the cold cut meats on the bread, and that was it.
That was it. Okay, yeah, I knew it was something fucked, like a
And
psychopath.
for his pizza,
Whoa,
he
Weeper.
just puts sauce on it, and then
Yeah,
if
takes the fucking cheese
sometimes
off.
he puts the gets ground beef on it, but no
He doesn't like
cheese.
cheese?
No, I don't know
what's
why.
wrong with him?
He's a psychopath. That's why he's a wolf.
Just eats bread and sauce.
Wallpaper. Also, I will say this though, hot take: breakfast at a fast food place, Subway has the best breakfast sandwiches.
Never had it.
They
I
are,
used to get like the
Probably.
steak and cheese one.
I just get like the classic like egg with ham. When I worked at the mall, I would like sometimes treat myself and get some
Yeah.
Subway breakfast. Unreal sandwiches, worst fucking coffee you'll ever drink in your life. But yeah,
Has to balance out somewhere.
yeah, exactly. They're like we can't get too good.
It's a happy medium.
Yeah,
So since we're talking about breakfast food,
happy medium roast.
wow, good joke.
Fuck you.
Not. So since we're talking about breakfast food, that actually brings us into our first topic for today.
Ooh, nice segue.
Yeah.
Nice segue. Where'd you get that bad boy?
Probably from Paul Blart.
How many ponies you sitting on?
5.
It's a lot of horses.
All right. So, anyways, this week Adam Sandler got turned down at IHOP.
I don't know how she didn't recognize him.
How do you not know who Adam
masks.
Sandler is?
Man, masks.
I don't know. Adam Sandler.
With a mask, with a mask on, Adam Sandler looks like a 55-year-old out of shape dad from.
I don't know. I think no matter what, you'd recognize Adam
Yeah.
Sandler. You've seen him in especially like growing
with the
up.
nose and everything too.
The nose and like, I mean, the way they do dresses. Have you ever seen how he fucking dresses?
Baggy ass shit. Looks like he's some like.
He looks like it's 2003.
Yeah.
You just got the new and one shorts.
Yeah.
And
you're low riding them.
Yeah, and that is probably almost billionaire Adam Sandler's fucking everyday attire.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls was like telling him that it was going to be a 30-minute wait to get in the restaurant. So he didn't want to wait.
Maybe
that
she did
long.
recognize Adam Sandler, but she's like, I ain't about that celebrity like excellency thing. This motherfucker has to wait in line too. Fuck him.
I'd make
Or
probably
maybe she disliked one of the movies.
maybe. I'd make probably a lot like many other famous people wait in line though over Adam Sandler.
I would have to let Adam Sandler.
Oh, big time.
But okay, what's your guys' favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Big Daddy is probably like for
That
me.
was a good one,
I've watched
yeah.
Big Daddy probably close to 100 times.
Big
not
Daddy
a
is
word
good
of a
one.
lie.
I like Mr. Deeds too.
Mr.
though.
Deeds was good.
Mr. There's so
A fun one too is 8 Crazy Nights.
Grown Ups is
Yeah.
always a good one.
I love Grown Ups. I literally rewatch them at least once every year. Back
longest
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 Yard,
Yard
yeah,
was
that
good.
a good
Was
one
good.
too.
And I'm trying to think. There's one other like really
Like Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Happy
haven't
Gilmore is
Wa-
good. Actually,
Waterboy.
watch
I
it
haven't
back
seen
to
I like
Happy
Waterboy.
Gilmore
Waterboy
actually.
is good as well.
what?
Yeah,
I haven't seen Happy Gilmore actually.
No.
No.
You can watch it tonight. I won't be here, but you can.
Jackson's just sitting here watching it alone.
Luke's not even with him anymore. Just
Yeah.
leaves.
No, okay.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go play some computer.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna go.
What do you think Adam Sandler? I was gonna say, what do you think Adam Sandler gets at IHOP? But I've never eaten at an IHOP, so I couldn't. Like,
Yeah.
Probably chicken and waffles, guaranteed.
There's a new IHOP.
Literally,
well, not really that.
you could
new.
throw a
I'm
rock.
3 years old now.
Like 30 seconds away
You
from
could
where
literally
I live.
throw a rock from your
I
balcony.
haven't been there yet.
I know where you
Have
live.
you?
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget it.
Is it? I've heard of people making special trips from here to
Yeah,
Moncton
people.
for
Yeah,
I honestly,
it's
I'm
always
not,
super busy there.
I'm not that big of a waffle guy, or like pancakes and waffles. Not like crazy over.
Yeah, I'm
my
not a
top's
big
French toast.
breakfast guy.
Oh, French toast.
French
all
toast
the way. Oh,
every
I
single
love
time.
breakfast, just not. But French toast, hell yeah. You know what's crazy? French toast. You make 2 pieces and then put peanut butter in the middle and eat it like a sandwich.
No,
How
no.
are ya?
You know, be even crazier. No, I'm not gonna say it on here. Should be. It probably should be illegal.
It's a secret just for us.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you off the mic about it.
Tune in next week to find out what Brad's talking
You
about.
put human meat on it.
No, imagine. No, what if you like made it, but like you kind of like made like a grilled cheese out of it and put like Nutella and like strawberries and bananas in the middle, and then like grilled it on each side and trapped that in there.
Dear God.
Oh my goodness,
You just
am I onto
created
something?
super diabetes, I think, but I'm down.
Probably. That's what do you mean? That's like some Cora shit or like pure and
Put-
simple or
Oh,
something.
hey, Nutella and
No
fluff.
free ads.
Put some fluff in there too.
Yeah, I haven't had fluff in like a long time.
Peanut butter
PB
and fluff sandwich. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Speaking
Is
of
the fluff
diabetes-
so hard to spread on
Oh,
bread?
it's such a
You
pain
feel
in
like
the
you
ass.
peel the top layer
Yeah.
of the bread off as you fucking go.
There's always almost a guaranteed hole somewhere in the sandwich just because you're trying to
'Cause the
fucking
bread's too
spread the
soft.
fluff and it's just a mess.
You're just leaking marshmallow everywhere.
Hands get all sticky.
That's
and
why
you
you
just
throw it
gotta
in
suck
the
off.
oven, set it to broil for a little bit, take it out.
It's like a s'more
A
sandwich.
s'more sandwich. Yeah, there you go.
The thing is, if you eat the fucking peanut butter and fluff, you're basically having like dessert. Like
Yeah.
at that
Oh, yeah.
point, like,
But it's a really great
Healthy
breakfast.
breakfast.
that's I ate so much of that in the dorms, like fucking fluff peanut butter.
I haven't eaten like other than like going out to the coffee mill I haven't eaten breakfast in like, oh my god, like 10, 12 years.
Well, technically, you do eat breakfast every day.
Well, yeah, but it's just at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's called breaking fast.
It's more like a lupper at that point.
Yeah, lupper, linner.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
I've never
term
even heard
before.
lupper really.
What? You've never heard lupper?
No.
Lunch, supper?
How about brunch? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, no,
combo?
but that's in
Holy
between
shit,
breakfast
that has a
and
ring
lunch.
to it.
Yeah.
That's before lunch.
I
I
know.
get up after lunch,
Doesn't-
so I can't be brunch.
No, but did you just?
I just
that
make
up?
something. I just figure something out. Though
Holy
that's
shit.
what I'm talking about.
That could be a trend.
How'd you know that it was between breakfast and lunch? I guess it kind of says it in the name, brunch. But
Yeah.
would you know I was
mean,
going with that?
For all I know, you could have said leckfist and
True.
Breakfast.
Sounds like some sort of Swedish.
some Swedish god.
Yeah.
It's like a breakfast fish.
Leckfist.
Swedish breakfast fish.
Leckfish.
Bet you that's a thing. I bet you they have some sort of like.
Swedish fish.
Oh.
It's Swedish fish cereal.
Yeah.
Like Lucky Charms. I was actually when I was at the grocery store the other day, I realized cereals are fucked now. Kids just eat fucking dessert
Sugar.
for breakfast.
Yeah, have you seen those like Oreos?
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then
Tim
there's
Hortons
Timbits.
Timbits?
Yeah, it's like
So
It's
I've gotten like as a kid, I got as a treat like I'd have it.
Fruit Loops.
No, I'd have it like later in the day as a snack, like those Reese Puffs. I'd have that for like a treat, not
Lucky.
breakfast. But
I think the crazy everyone's when I got a little bit older, I remember getting cinnamon toast crunch once.
I hated Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
That
I
was
love
sugary
that.
as fuck. That was
Oh,
too
it is,
sugary.
but it was sugary as fuck. That honestly now it's probably like, oh, this is like a diet cereal. Like,
yeah.
I
Oh,
always
wheat.
like the fuck, what is it called?
And Cheerios.
No,
What's
Honey
it?
Bunches of Oats
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
those are
they're
good.
good.
with almonds.
Those were sneaky good. Yeah.
Honestly, I even sometimes went like
The apple cinnamon honey nut Cheerios.
like the
Those are
rice,
sneaky good too.
like the Special K, just plain with a
Yeah.
little bit of sugar sprinkled on it.
Vector was good too.
I wasn't really that big of a fan of Vector. I didn't mind the Vector bars, but
What was the
I
one
never
that
really
like
liked the Vector cereal.
shredded your Frosted Flakes? It was like
Frosted
eating fucking
Flakes.
razor blades.
Yeah.
You make one wrong move and one's like fucking halfway into your
your
sinus through the
gums,
roof of your
yeah.
mouth. Like,
That's the one part I hate about eating Doritos. Just like every now and then you just get a sharp one right on the
they
roof
just
of your
assault
mouth.
you with them.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about restaurants still, our next topic, McDonald's.
Old
Giving
Mickey
out-
D's.
Wait for it. Free. McFlurries.
Free.
No free ads.
But yeah, no free ads.
So on May 4th,
May the 4th be with
ordering
you.
through the McDonald's app, of course, though. You can't just go to the store and... Well,
Ah.
you could go to the store, park in the parking lot, order on the app. But on the 4th, you get a free regular-sized caramel brownie McFlurry. And you want to know why
Can
they're
you get
giving out
Oreo?
Wait,
free
pause. Say that again.
McFlurries?
Caramel's what?
Caramel brownie McFlurry.
Why aren't they giving you like the classic ones?
I want to try that one.
I don't know. I'm Oreo.
Brownies.
Yeah, that might be good. I don't know
Caramel?
what they're...
Hot
what their
take. I
brownies
honestly
would be.
think Oreo McFlurries might be better than Blizzards.
No, they don't. They put like barely a handful of crumpled up Oreos on the top, and then once you get halfway through, it's just vanilla ice cream.
Trust me, he knows.
Oh yeah, he's the DQ check. How many times have you had DQ since the last podcast?
Once, and they fucked up my Blizzard.
He was very upset.
Are you taking your business elsewhere now?
I ordered a medium brownie batter with cookie dough in it. They gave me a
The cookie jar.
fucking small, like a mini Blizzard with it was not even brownie batter. It was like the normal brownie one with cookie dough in
See,
it.
I wouldn't
so.
even be able to tell the difference between regular brownie and brownie batter. But did you bet you?
I knew there was two different ones, but
Oh yeah,
couldn't pick
I ordered it through Skip the Dishes, so I just said it was wrong and I got it refunded. And they freaking screwed up Caitlin's order
They
too.
frickin'!
God freaking damn it!
How'd they frickin' screw up her order now? Frick sakes!
It wasn't a freaking
Mere
brownie
chip
bladder or a brownie bladder.
Oh, the brownie
We
bladder.
literally just cut that because I fucked it up.
It said
And then
brownie
I go
bladder.
and fucking do it again. Jesus Christ, I'm leaving it in this time though.
The old brownie bladder. That's awesome.
They didn't give her brownie batter as well. They did her like the brownie.
They held the
explosion or whatever.
bladder.
Yeah.
Only the brownie part.
Anyways, back to the McDonald's. The reason why they're giving out free blizzards is, you know how the spoon is like, you know how it's shaped and it's hollow. It's like a sort of big square, because that's how they mix it up. People fucking think that's a straw.
Okay, and McDonald's is saying sorry, basically.
Yeah,
right?
McDonald's
So
like
you're fucking
apologizing
idiots.
for people
Yeah.
being
Stupid.
fucking stupid and thinking they could. Well, first of all, who the fuck sips a McFlurry? Like, why do
Some
you want
kid
to
just sitting
drink
there stirring
a
it.
McFlurry
Not
with
even
a
a kid.
straw?
You know what? A kid probably try it once and be like, oh, fuck, that's not a straw. It's probably literally some fucking 40-year-old Southern person. Nah, maybe that's too specific. It's probably some 40-year-old American.
Let's just defend a whole nation, not just one state.
Exactly. Literally sitting there like mixing it up and they're like, I'm gonna make a fucking soup for TikTok, dude. I'm gonna drink it through the straw. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Or sorry, freaking awesome. And then he starts sucking through the straw and then somehow inhales the whole spoon. He's like, "Eh," and then chokes on it and then probably dies or something cool.
But I would love to be a fly on the wall, watching the person when they try to like suck up through the straw.
They're like kind of
Through
like
the
taking their
spoon.
time, like they're like, okay, like I'll take it nice and slow. This is my first time sucking on a straw like this. So they take it nice and slow, and they're like, oh goodness, this is going nowhere. And then all of a sudden, you can just see their cheeks just fucking come in.
This is not what I imagined this to be like at all.
Oh, okay, this is awkward. Then this is exactly what I imagined in my mind.
No, I'm saying that's what they'd say like,
Oh.
when they're sucking on a straw for the first time.
A straw like that, Luke, squared.
McDonald's even
You're
said
still on the shape.
McDonald's even said basically that people who think that are idiots. They're like, yeah, well, we're not gonna change it because that's how we mix it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. You
like,
stick the straw in the little mixer thing and then just spins it around.
Yeah.
Like, former
We have
employee,
an
not a big
I was
deal.
gonna say insider.
Yeah, I used to work at McDonald's. They give you the tools to be your own boss.
Well, I didn't know they were owned by Enterprise.
Yeah, rent a car. We'll pick you up.
With,
No free ads.
that's just gonna be our thing. We're gonna have to make a shirt and that says no free ads.
I think that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
a lot
stolen
of
from somewhere.
places things already.
Whatever.
So we'll just
It's
maybe
original.
find something else. Not really.
No, we may have
Listen,
ripped it
I know I'm
directly
ripping-
from a
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
that we listen to.
Literally.
Well,
Actually, I know like two different
No,
ones that at least use that.
no cost advertisements. All
Yeah. We'll hit them with the political version.
right, let's get away from the fucking.
McDonald's
the
fast food talk.
We've been on this for like 20 minutes now.
So, Jackson sent us an article into our group chat that we have for this, and the headline read that they're going to be able to turn plastics into fuel. That was a deep
Release
down.
the beast.
That was in the crevices.
That was all the way in Dawson's Creek.
So I didn't
I
read
heard
it.
the creek flows well.
Yes. Flows strong through me.
It's quite moist. I've heard too.
Yeah, so plastics and fuel.
I was going to say, back on the topic.
I didn't really read it because I don't normally read any of the articles that are sent.
I like to go in blind.
Yeah, I like to just speculate. What kind of fuel are they talking here? Are we talking
Fossil
like,
fuels? We don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. Or is it like, oh, we're gonna be able to fuel like this one brand of electric toothbrush with these or something?
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
So the technique that they're I guess they're implementing now is it's gonna take like old straws, old like plastics.
So things that kill turtles.
What about the McDonald's straw spoon? thing?
Yep, that would probably fall under that
So
category.
spoons, not
How about like a
just straws.
6-pack
Yeah, so
ring, plastic
yeah,
ring?
Yeah, probably that too.
Perfect. We are
Like
team
grocery
turtle. We are
bags,
team
too,
turtle.
bottles, even like recyclables, old food containers. So they're gonna be taking them from landfills, and they can reduce them down back to petroleum oil.
Not bad.
I'll get a little light my lamps. Way cheaper now. That's interesting. I mean,
Anything that helps.
it's
That's
all
what I
for
always
this
say.
fake climate change thing that people
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
All this fake global warming stuff.
Well, the article said.
How could you believe in global warming? There's no snow in April.
Even though there was 3 years ago. Explain that to me. Idiots.
Hippies.
World's probably... You guys probably don't even think the world's flat, do you?
Have you ever read? I was reading a thing. You know what they say? How the flat earthers explain flying from the west coast to Japan.
Yeah.
Because normally you fly across the Pacific.
Well, it's a disc. It's a floating disc.
Well, there's one that they say that you start to fly and then they put knockout gas into the airplane. Everybody goes unconscious and then they turn around and fly east all the way there.
So back to the original plastic bags. Now that you guys are done talking about flat Earth, it not only is going to help with reduce like landfills and recyclables and stuff, it's also going to help the world's oil problem. Like, it'll slow the rate that we run out of oil.
True. Yeah. That'd be a huge help.
Although we should.
That?
I don't know.
That was not the ice maker. There's a ghost in
That
here.
sounded like the toaster popping.
Yeah, that was fucked.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear that? That was really creepy.
I don't know if I want to sleep.
I
here
actually
tonight.
heard a noise in like the basement
cry.
last night too when I was like going to bed.
Brad, can I sleep at your house tonight?
You're more than welcome. You can sleep with me tonight.
I think my house is haunted. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't even want to go down there and pee by myself anymore. Someone's gonna have to come hold my hand through.
I'll
the
hold
whole
your wiener
process.
for you.
Say less.
So yeah,
What's
Apple,
mine
they're
is yours.
investing $1 billion in.
Seriously though, meet me in the bathroom in 20 minutes. Don't tell Luke. Alright.
When he's like, yeah, I need to go use the bathroom. And everyone's like, I'm going to go walk away. From what you're
I'm
doing.
going to take
I
a
can
nap.
see the bathroom door from where I'm sitting.
No, it's gonna be like if we were out, like at a restaurant or something. Oh, Brad, I need you to come to the bathroom with me.
Because we do that often.
That's what I said, you guys regularly.
Yeah.
Fair.
We
You know, it's scary to go by yourself.
It is. I usually just
lonely.
need someone to like look me in the eyes, you know?
Give me a pep talk.
I'm
You
the
can
some
do
people
it.
get stage fright when there's eye contact.
I need it. I thrive on it. There's
Yeah.
nothing
And
like
if-
just
and if
staring
Brad's not
someone
there,
in.
You look at the guy beside you and you're like,
Yeah.
hey, buddy, can you look into my eyes for a second?
Exactly.
I'm almost there. I need you to look me in the eyes.
So, if you want to learn more about that plastic
Into fuel.
and fuel, you can go look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up.
As with anything else on this
Read all about
podcast,
it.
if you want to.
If you literally want to learn anything about anything that you've heard on this podcast, just look it up because what we're saying is probably so far from the truth.
I really wish that. Yeah, don't take this as a serious news podcast.
What-
I really
what-
wish that I read that
But seriously, take it serious.
that article beforehand
There's no
because
propaganda.
I'm actually quite curious. I'm probably gonna read that afterwards and just so I know more about it.
Yeah.
Probably
So
something,
honestly, it
something
seems-
we probably should have all done prior to the
Well,
podcast.
if the chemical.
Maybe that's our thing. Maybe you just do the research. Me and Luke come in blind. Give us some sort
Okay,
of
so
spewed opinion.
I do the research, I do the editing, I do the recording, I do the Instagram, I do everything else.
Hey, but
I
there's
make
no
the
I in-
clips.
th-
I
hey.
make the clips.
Hey, there's no I in team though, Jackson. And there's a lot. And you're starting to sound like a little fish. I know, a little selfish. And you're turning into me. But, anyways,
Who
We
provides?
gotta share
Wow.
the love here.
Hey, we record at my place 66% of the time.
Yeah.
there you go. So what? That's just a little
And
bit
I
more.
have to pay my more gas money to drive here.
That's just a little bit of me just contributing there. Me and Luke were like combined at the hip
Actually,
on
it
that
seems
one.
like there's one. You know what, Jax? I think that's the time. I think there's one person that does nothing.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Yeah, there's probably one guy that just shows up and gets fucking crossfaded and spews his stupid opinion. we should probably ban him.
We should probably kick him off.
Nah, he's gonna take over the TikTok and make it excel. I think
Yeah, maybe.
there's a meme in the works. If Brad can figure out how to make TikTok.
If I can figure out how to use the account.
Yeah, we're old now. We're already struggling with the new technology.
It's a
I
videos.
honestly I had a TikTok account once for like 2 weeks, and then I saw that like they like just take all your information. I deleted it. And I haven't had it since.
You know what I'm so confused is that people always talk about like little like girls and stuff like dancing provocatively all over TikTok. Like, but I just don't see it. Like so maybe it's just like
I think
what
it
they
just shows
watch.
you what you're watching.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I mean, if you're seeing that as a dude or as anyone as a person, like maybe that's on you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're just spending too much time watching these videos, and it's like,
it's like the recommended tab on YouTube. Like it's stuff
exactly
tailors to what you
watch. So like maybe like all these people making the complaints about it, like maybe you should
stop
check.
watching.
Yeah, maybe you should just check yourself.
Because when I had it was just like sports.
Yeah,
and like
sports, dogs, lots of dogs.
That Uncle. What's that guy's
his name?
Uncle Sal or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Uncle Sal, Uncle Ron, something.
Yeah, and then like Bob Murney, I think I've seen some of his stuff. And
Bob
then,
Murney, for those who can fucking pronounce it. Bob Murney.
But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll hop back on the. Probably not.
Probably.
But YouTube's fine.
Yeah, I noticed you mentioned they take all your information. Didn't you have something to bring about Apple and them?
Apple's changing their privacy conditions in the next iOS, and it's gonna hurt Facebook and Google. Google not nearly as much because Google's actually just gonna change the way that they go about it.
Yeah, I actually read that article and you sent it.
Yeah, same. And Facebook.
Same.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, Facebook. The way that they do it and how they're all in on it, they think it's going to hurt them really bad because Google has multiple revenue streams. Facebook's is mainly just data
Facebook
collection.
literally just takes all your information and sells it to other companies for a profit. And they're, oh, boo-hoo, we're going to lose money now that we're already like a multiple billion-dollar corporation.
I would delete Facebook if it wasn't for Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. I never, like... Sometimes I get tagged and stuff. Like I have my family has like a family group and they post like old pictures and stuff in there and like
That's
I'm in
cute.
that, but I don't go on Facebook ever.
Yeah, me
like,
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't say ever. I go maybe on once every couple days.
not even if
like,
I'm
see
bored
what's
and
going
like
on.
I want to do something on my phone. I don't.
Really, that's
Well,
my
actually, I
go-to.
don't even do any.
Like,
I don't do that. I don't.
Like when you
scroll on
guys
my
get
phone.
up in the
Yeah.
morning, when you go on an app, what's the first app you go on?
Probably Instagram. Or it depends if I got a notification from someone.
Yeah,
no,
if I got a
no
notif-
notifications.
I don't open up an app then. Usually I'll check because we have the group on Snapchat. I'll have stuff on that, and then I'll check Instagram. I'll check our like this week in an hour Instagram, and then
I do Reddit and that's the thing that I hate about Facebook is any video you see on Facebook was on Reddit like a week ago. So like I go on Facebook and I'm like I've already seen all this. So
yeah, and
fucking hipster.
those Facebook videos too. It's awesome when you're in an Xbox party
I was
with
about to
people
say,
and
they just
blare
blare
it into the mic.
And then they get upset when you ask them not to make your ears bleed. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, boo fucking boo Facebook.
Yeah.
Sucks to fucking suck. Oh, you guys are gonna make a fucking $1 billion less next year. You're only gonna fucking profit $30 billion probably.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, maybe you should explore other options than just unethically selling people's information.
Yeah. Fucking boo-hoo. Oh, Zuckerberg's gonna have to sell one of his 15 fucking houses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Upsetting. So, I mean, I'm happy with Apple. Honestly, that's a really good move on Apple's part. Like, it shows that they
actually
kinda
care.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing Apple did, they're investing $1 billion into making a 3,000 employee campus in North Carolina, isn't it?
Yeah, North Carolina.
So that's going to be interesting. I mean, that's an interesting place to choose, North Carolina.
And we're at Raleigh.
What?
We're in North Carolina. Raleigh, North Carolina. Is that where it is?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah. It says right here in the article. Were you looking at the computer?
No, that's the only place in North Carolina that I know is Raleigh because
it's literally the one city.
It's literally the only place I know because that's where the Hurricanes play out of.
Well, yeah, good guess. I guess. Good guess, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean that's gonna be interesting. Those campuses of all those tech
Nuts.
companies are fucking crazy.
Well, the stuff that they get done there too, like
Have
you seen Google's?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Google's is.
It looks like it'd be a really fun place to work.
Yeah.
Microsoft. Well, okay, real quick, they do that for a reason. They want.
Well,
people
yeah,
to
they
not-
want
Yeah,
people
it's kinda
to
like sick and
relax.
twisted.
Well,
And,
not even, but that is part of it. But their actual intention is
To build a better atmosphere than like a home atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they want you
They
to
want you
not
to-
want to leave and
yeah.
work overtime without
Yeah.
thinking of it because
Like,
you're so comfortable.
it's so awesome and cool, but at the same time, like there's like just a sick, twisted,
Yeah.
deeper meaning behind
yeah,
it
the
than they
ration
even
like
know.
you think
Or maybe they
they're
do
doing
know,
it so I'm comfortable.
No,
That's so sweet of them. Yeah, they're doing it so you're comfortable, so you'll work more.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like Google. Okay, this is the craziest way to think of it. Google
I mean,
saved,
but it works.
yeah. But Google saved $1 billion in the last year having people work from home, but they still are pushing to get people back to work because obviously they make more than $1 billion off of how they do it.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. But Microsoft built one time, and you have to get them inspected. Obviously, fire departments, everything. And they had everything done. Their whole parking like structure. It was a big cement structure, and when the fire department came, the fire trucks were too tall to get into the
Entrance?
into the entrance. So Microsoft did the calculation, figured out, well, this is what we're gonna do. They bought the fire department a brand new fleet of fire trucks that would fit underneath because it was
What?
cheaper than redoing the parking structure.
That's fucked.
Yeah, so they just bought brand new fleet of fire trucks for them. Here you go. Now they fit in, and we pass.
Holy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Throwing a bit of money around.
I mean, it's crazy what they're most likely going to be able to accomplish there because they said they were going to be working on like AI and like software engineering and stuff. So they're kind of pushing that more futuristic type of
Did I see that?
concepts.
Speaking of which, did I see that the iPhone 12 is now out?
iPhone 12's been out.
Yeah, it's been out for a
For a
while. It's
while.
I know what one you're talking about.
I don't know. I just seen the ad. Like I just been forever.
It's the blue. It's like the special blue version.
It's just I haven't seen like because I haven't seen
Yeah.
like an ad for Apple in so long.
They don't need
like,
to.
I know, but like
Dawson-
it's just been so like
Dawson
out of my.
Berry has the 12. Actually,
Oh, that's
Ashton
right.
just ordered.
He already got it.
Yeah, he got it.
But there's
like a couple weeks ago.
the way they do it now.
It's
There's
just
a
nuts to me.
12. There's a 12 Pro and a 12 Pro Max.
Yeah.
So if you get a regular 12, that's the equivalent of getting like an XR.
Okay.
So it's like the regular 12 is like the discount model. The Pro is like the regular. Technically, back before they did this, it was like the regular iPhone.
Yeah.
And then the Pro Max, is the
is
plus size.
Yeah.
I
the
feel
one
so
that
like
guy
behind
had.
the times when it comes to phones. Like
Yeah.
so
I wish
like
I
an
was.
8.
I mean, I have the 10X, 10S.
You have XS Max.
I honestly-
XS Max, yeah, XS
Honest to
Max.
God.
I'm gonna, like, my contract's up in 2 months, and I'm probably just gonna keep it for a little while, at least because it
I
works
still
perfectly
have my
fine.
8 Plus, and I'm keeping it for a while.
I probably would have had my fucking. I probably should have had my SE had it not been
My
smashed.
mom has her freaking her 5S still.
Yeah,
She actually needs a new phone. Her phone runs like shit.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, my mom has a 6 still, but she's fine with it because it's like she texts.
Well, she doesn't want
calls.
anything bigger than the 5S.
I couldn't go smaller than the Pluses now.
Oh, me neither. I'm so used to it, and like even yours, it feels like
Tiny.
I'm crushing it in my
Yeah.
hand.
Remember
And
the 4? I used to have a
to-
4S.
Yeah, me too.
I used to have
That
I used to have an SE which was like the size of a 5, and then I went to the 8, and it felt so much bigger, and now it just feels tiny.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's like Samsung has the Note,
Yeah.
and the Note's even bigger
The
than
Note Plus, don't they have the? Is there like Max version?
Yeah, and the Note Plus is the same size as a regular Note. They're just it depends.
Oh.
That's just the specs in them, but they're fucking huge. Like they make these plus size iPhones look small.
I don't think I'd want anything bigger than
No, I
this.
think this is
This
good
is like
size.
a perfect size. Because I can reach the whole
Well,
screen.
and you can do the thing too if you have to.
Yeah, you
can,
double
click
tap
the button
down.
and it brings it down by half.
Not really.
Oops, I forgot
Yeah,
how to
that.
do it.
Neither.
But yeah,
Jackson can't do it because he's not.
I
good
don't
with
have
his
the button.
fingers.
yeah. I actually
don't know how to do it on this
That's
one.
what's stopping me from upgrading. I like having the fingerprint scanner.
Honestly, the swipe up, it's way easier.
No, but the Face ID is a pain in the ass because you have to go like this and bring
No.
your phone. Like, you
if
have
I'm in the car, like I have that little holder for it, you know,
to, yeah,
and if I just look over at it, like right here, it's unlocked.
But a lot of the time I do this. Like I'm just like that on my phone, and then.
Well, if I look down at it, it's gonna unlock. Like
I don't know. It's one thing. I mean, I will eventually. It's just I like the fingerprint scanner still. I hope that they put a fingerprint scanner in the screen soon. Huawei has a phone that has a built-in, like a fingerprint scanner inside the screen.
Speaking of screens, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Screens?
Yeah.
Big screens?
Big screens, little screens.
Wide screens?
No matter what size screen, you're all beautiful to me.
We all screen for screen. Yeah, no, speaking of screens though, oldest human remains found in a cave in Africa.
Wow.
What
a segue.
You like that?
Yeah.
Sometimes the most sense is to make no sense at all.
Yeah.
You know who
it
said
really-
that?
No, you?
George Washington.
Nice.
You know who actually didn't say that?
George Washington.
George Washington. You know who said that though?
Abraham Lincoln.
Wrong. Me.
Nice.
Philosopher.
The Canadian equivalent.
Yes, the Canadian equivalent.
The philosophical
Hopefully I don't get shot when I walk out this door.
Bradley Nobel.
Yes.
Yeah. Holder of many Nobel Peace Prizes.
True. I like to bring the peace.
He's basically the creator of the Nobel Peace Prize.
It was named after me.
Yeah.
I do like to stir the shit pot though.
So yeah.
Like a witch's cauldron.
They-
Just spewing shit.
Like when you pour a bunch of different pop together and mix that up and
No.
drink it, like
Not like that at all.
swamp water.
No.
All right. Anyways,
Sorry, what were you saying?
so yeah, they actually discovered recently the oldest evidence of human activity in a cave in Africa. Who would have guessed? The cradle of civilization.
Facts.
But no, yeah, they were dating it to around like 2 million years ago, and they found evidence of the creation of fire
Actually,
and tool making capabilities.
it's all wrong. Everybody knows civilization started in America, the greatest country on the fucking world.
Actually, I was
Rock the nation!
I was actually
America, fuck yeah!
Home of the brave and land of the free,
Well,
motherfucker.
the Bible says about 3,000. So.
Oh, that's what it is.
You know how I base my prehistoric knowledge? Ice
on
Age.
Jurassic Park.
Ice Age.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a documentary.
What's
Was
your guys'
It
favorite
was.
dinosaur?
the Velociraptor?
I'm gonna have to go with
Easy.
it. That's a nice. They're quick and agile.
Yeah,
That's true.
they're pretty cool.
It was like all
I was
the
always a big
all the
T-Rex
fun
guy.
dinosaurs lived during one of the periods, and then like two of the periods are just boring ass dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Did you guys know the Brontosaurus isn't a real dinosaur?
We were lied to.
Yeah, it was the two dinosaurs' bones were found together, and they just combined at them. Like apparently, like it's not possible for something to have been that big.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's the Brontosaurus.
Actually, the Brontosaurus is a real dinosaur.
which one? It's one of the huge ass ones that
One
isn't real.
yes, yeah,
What are they
Brontosaurus
called?
is the longest name.
Cephalopods? Isn't that what the
Ooh.
big ones are called? Hold on.
Say that to me slower.
There's one that I know that there's a dinosaur that doesn't actually exist.
Someone Google that.
Oh.
We should get a guy here. We should have a
Oh yeah, no,
all-time Googler.
not a cephalopod. A cephalopod's like a member of the mollusks, and like they're like little squids.
Yeah, the Brontosaurus didn't actually exist.
Where are you getting the information from, though?
BBC.
If it's not Wikipedia, it's not right.
B- yeah.
British, was that?
British
Oh, and
Broadcasting
then
Channel.
so they clickbait you in, but they said that they don't actually look like they weren't as large.
Yeah,
as
see,
they
that's. You're trying to
Yeah,
tell me that
'cause
long neck ain't
there's-
real?
There's more than just the Brontosaurus. There, like that's
The
whatever that's-
Bronchiosaurus.
yeah, Bronchiosaurus,
Bronto.
Barack Obamasaurus. Oh, yeah,
Just-
wouldn't it be cool if he discovered?
A dinosaur
Like a
just
dinosaur?
brains threes.
I like how Google somebody asked,
Automatic.
"Do dinosaurs exist in 2020?"
Imagine
yeah,
it,
chickens,
technically.
roosters,
In a
all
way.
reptiles, fish. The
Whatchamacallit?
megalodon's still real.
Come
still
to me,
living.
Komodo dragon.
Komodo, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure
Crocodiles.
dragons are
True.
more closely related to birds than they are to reptiles.
Yeah.
Which is
Imagine we
like-
all had a pet dragon.
Well, yeah, because dinosaurs didn't actually have scales.
They had
They had
feathers.
feathers,
Yeah.
which wasn't really.
What was the one?
Thought of,
Pterodactyls are pretty cool.
The wings of a pterodactyl.
Oh, classic movie.
That is a classic.
I've never seen that. What's it from?
Division 3 football's fun.
Yeah, I've never
That's
seen
a
that.
great
Moses didn't part the Red Sea.
Yeah, no, I thought we already talked about that on episode 2.
Favorite movies?
The Evergreen Marine part of the Red Sea.
That's true.
The
what was
Evergiven.
that? What is it? Evil evolution. I like to call it evolution. And then what does he say about Jesus? So he says Jesus didn't slay the Philistines with the jawbone of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is bullshit.
I watched that actually the other day. I don't know the fuck it was. Maybe it was on Prime or something.
Really?
I can't remember where.
Jackson, we're watching it tonight.
If it's on there, oh my goodness.
We're watching it right after we're done this.
Literally,
podcast.
I'll watch a little bit of it. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
It's so good.
What? No,
It's not worth it.
we have to all sleep together because that noise.
I'll sleep with you if you give me a Timbit.
Seems like a good
That's
deal.
bribery.
Yeah, I'd do it again
Borderline
too.
prostitution.
I'd sell my body for a Timbit. Only one. That's all I need.
All right, let's.
Speaking of selling my body for
Let's
a
wrap
Timbit.
it up.
Well, I think that's really all we got this week for our regular. But we're gonna have. It's gonna be a pretty loaded hockey section.
He says that, but it might not be
Right.
that long.
It's gonna be longer than
I might be short-winded.
10 minutes
Regular.
max.
maybe.
No.
But yeah, Jackson, you can do the regular.
Oh, great. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. Thanks for all the support. We actually really do appreciate it.
We know what we have had a little bit more
Engagement.
engagement.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah, we have had a little bit more engagement.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
nice to see. Like, it shows that people actually are interested, and it's great. We can actually look forward to doing it now instead of just doing it. For no reason.
We can look forward to doing it now.
Yeah.
Me and Jackson, our love life has just been so lackluster. I told you it was on Amazon Prime.
Oh my god!
Isn't
so
that awesome?
excited. Okay, yeah, talk to
you're
you
gonna
later.
love
Thanks, bye.
Fuck it, we're not
Watch the
doing.
movie.
Yeah, we're not doing the hockey podcast part anymore.
But
Just skipping right to the movie.
yeah, thanks for all the support, and go on our Instagram this week in an hour. If you haven't been there already, go check us out. All our links
Somebody
to Spotify,
please
Apple,
tell me I
Google.
can sleep. It's been so long.
You can
The
find all
Russian
our
sleep
links
experiment
there.
on Luke has been going great. We've been feeding him gas daily. He cannot survive without it anymore.
So, yeah. Thanks for listening, and if you like sticking around for the hockey, we'll love to have you.
Just to tease the hockey a little bit, we have some fan questions we're answering.
Oh,
So-
wow! Our first fan questions.
We'll see you there. Bye,
All right,
everybody.
have
Thank
a good
you.
rest of your day.
Zurich, please.
And we're back with the world-renowned, world-famous,
At this point,
sought after. Everybody wants it. We know this is the only
You want a little
reason.
taste? We're gonna give you a little taste, and you're gonna keep coming back for some more.
It's hockey.
You know,
This week in
looking
an
at the
hour.
statistics,
Very unbiased
actually,
opinions.
most of the people cut out before the hockey talks.
That's fine. That's fine. We're doing this for Phil then. So we'll start off.
I
Dedicated.
think Blake listens to
Dedicated.
the hockey
We've
talk,
actually.
and Dawson does too.
I believe we have put it out there that Phil right now holds the #1 fan position, and I think this more deeply solidifies him in that role with our first viewer question. So 2 actually.
Yeah, he had
It's
another.
a two-parter.
So Phil Lowry for everybody. He was in my AP in high school.
I one time watched the guy microwave a carrot until he could see how long, until it like would catch on fire. That was his science experiment. First day of middle school, the guy
And
put
now-
a carrot in the microwave
now look at him.
until it blew up. He also, Phil, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure you also put like a metal thermos in the microwave too, and then shit went banana lands after that. But I remember that my very first day of middle school, Phil Lowry comes up. Don't know the guy. Me and Riley LeBlanc sitting at a table at lunchtime, and Phil comes up and says he's doing a science experiment and puts a baby carrot in a microwave for like 10 minutes.
It just shows his interest in
Did
science.
not end well.
He,
Yeah,
he
it's
started
true.
early, and now look at him.
Now look at him asking questions.
No, I meant because
Growing. It's so beautiful, like a butterfly.
So Phil messaged me. This is a question about his fantasy team. He's currently in a keeper league. He didn't really give much information on how many keepers he has or what his team's looking like. But he asked me 2 things. Should he either pick up Peter Mrazek or
Jake Ottinger.
Jake Ottinger? And then also, at this point, should he trade Pedersen Phil's exact words, useless ass away. So, to begin with, I would probably pick up Peter Mrazek. I think Carolina's going to do...
Yeah, but I looked up earlier, and Peter Mrazek only had like 9 games played, and the other 2 goalies, Alex Nadoljevic, cannot pronounce his
Great
last name.
pronunciation.
You look how his name is
It's
spelled,
a
and you will
mouthful.
see that it is.
How do you even spell it?
Well, there you go.
Alex.
He has been playing well
Can
for
you
them,
say it
and
again?
James Reimer, Alex Nedeljevic.
Did you see Reimer cover
And it's N-E. Yeah, I did see that.
Rupe Hintz'
Ah.
Solid move by the guy.
Yeah, so like I just said, so it was like literally James Reimer and we're just gonna say Alex have been playing the majority of the games. So like I don't know, like it depends. Like Peter Mrazek is not a bad goalie, especially Carolina, like a good team.
Jovic?
Yeah, that's not even how you spell it. Like that's
Yeah.
wrong.
What? Who's he the goalie for?
Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, I don't know.
Not the Carolina Panthers or anything.
Well, we've been talking about Carolina. You still ask.
Yeah,
what
you
team he was
well,
on.
there you go.
I wasn't paying attention because I zone out in the hockey talk. What was the team again? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I
might, Phil, maybe give us a couple more options who is left for goalies, but I would say come back to Ottinger. He's 22 years old, still young, and if you look at Dallas's goalies that they have in front of them, it's literally Ben Bishop, 34, and Anton Hudobin, 34. So I mean, give those guys maybe another year or two, and once their contracts are ending, they're done.
We don't know what your keeper situation is. Do you have 3 keepers, or do you get to keep a certain amount in each position type thing?
Oh, I think it's Alex Nedeljkovic.
Nadaljevic, I think.
Nedeljkovic. I think the
Don't
J
silent. I mean, we don't know.
But I mean, we really need to know what your what the exact.
He's
league
from the
spec-
U.S. and that's
Yeah,
his
I
last
know,
name.
right? Yeah.
We
I
really-
mean, he's probably like his first generation.
Family is from
Czech
overseas.
Republic, probably.
Yeah.
But the one that really
I'd say
Bishop's hurt right now. So if you're looking for points right this second, Ottinger's probably your.
I'd say probably just Ottinger. If you had to pick between, fuck it. I mean, it's a keeper league.
Yeah, let's say Ottinger. That's
Screw it. We'll wrap it up with that. And the second part of the question was
Elias. He says Pettersson.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
there's like
assume-
a Cal Pettersson.
I'm gonna
who's
assume
a
it's Elias
goalie,
Pettersson
but
though.
yeah, we can assume that it's Elias.
Do not fucking trade Elias Pettersson
If
away.
this is a keeper league, definitely keep him.
Unless
he's played 26 games this year.
He's
has
been
21
hurt.
points. Like he hasn't been healthy. Like it's just kind of like a fucking write-off season. I mean, unless you have like several other stars.
The only people I could see keeping over Pettersson is like McDavid, Draisaitl, McKinnon, Matthews.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's probably a couple other guys.
Eichel, Makar.
Yeah,
people like that. But no, you're guaranteed a point per game player in that place, and he's just gonna get. He's still young.
Yeah,
he's still
super
gonna
young.
get better. So
once he gets bigger and stronger.
Wait, ready for this?
He's got it.
On Google Translate the.
No, it's on pronouncekiwi.com.
Alex Nedeljkovic.
Nedeljkovic.
Nice.
Nedeljkovic? Way off there. You just said Chodek.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Phil, basically, Ottinger, and don't fucking get rid of Elias Pettersson ever, unless you can trade.
Yeah, unless you're getting one of those players that were previously the name before him in a trade.
Not worth.
Yeah, definitely keep.
So, before we get to who clinched and who was eliminated, just a couple of quick things that we're going to touch on. Ilya Kovalchuk today announced that he...
A little KHL action.
Little KHL.
Which just wrapped up the other day.
They won the championship, his team.
Which everyone thought that CSKA Moscow was going to add that one in the bag. I think a lot of people did.
Not me.
Allegedly, there was a little bit of some...
I knew they were going to lose.
There was a little bit of some iffy things going on. Maybe some calls that were swept under the rug, or...
Maybe some steroids that were injected before the game.
I'm not going to say that the
gas.
KHL might be a little bit staged sometimes, but there's a little bit of... Please don't
Allegedly.
kill us, Putin. Allegedly. Don't kill us,
But
Putin.
Kovalchuk voided the contract with his team that they just won with, and he says he's planning on making an NHL return.
Wow.
So that'll be interesting. I'm assuming he'll be at a league minimum.
Probably.
And I'm interested to see what team. I mean, I think any team could benefit from picking him up.
Maybe the new team?
Maybe the Kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken. You know who would actually be a cool team to see him? Imagine you put him on the wing with McDavid on a power play.
Yeah.
Put him
He's
on
gonna
like
go
Ovi?
what? You
I wouldn't
Russian
mind
brethren?
seeing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him going to fucking. Yeah,
Caps?
he was already there though. For a
Yeah.
quick stint.
You
Yeah.
might want him back, maybe.
Man, I'm
I
telling
think
you,
he'll.
Seattle
I
would be
think
cool.
he'll end up
For
going to a
victory
team he
lap?
hasn't been on before. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Because I would say
Seattle
Montreal,
is-
but he was already on
Yeah.
Montreal. And then
a little bit more news out of Europe.
Yeah,
With Yager.
Yager's team. What, do you know the name of the team?
No,
off the top of
I
your
can't
head?
remember the
So
name of it.
Jaromir Yager, he owns a team, and they won and are being promoted to the top division
league.
in the Extra Liga, and he has confirmed at 49 years old that he still has more in the tank, and he is coming back next season to play. And
He'll be
Thomas
50 years
Plekanec also on
Old
that
turtleneck.
team. Yeah, old turtleneck.
Yeah, weren't you guys talking about him like the
Yeah,
other
with-
week?
about Lou trying to tell
Yeah.
him
Oh,
what
yeah,
to
that's
wear
true.
it.
Yeah.
About Lou Baga?
Something like that.
You don't know Lou Baga? But so I was reading a thing that's kind of speculating why Yager's sticking around for another year. Is they have a Winter Classic for his team plan next year, and it's sold out. And they say basically the reason that it's so sold out is because Yager will be playing in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the guy owns the team. He can literally play hockey. He could be terrible. He could put 0 points up and still play because he owns the fucking team. So.
Yeah.
True.
It's I mean, and I'm sure like I didn't realize Thomas Plekanec was on that team until yesterday.
Yeah, me neither until you
But
told me.
I mean, realistically, Yager, I mean that's gonna be good for people that want to go get a team, go play in Europe. If they played with Yager, they're like, hey, like sign me to a contract, we'll play.
Yeah, I mean, just have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, he just stacks a team of a bunch of like wash ups and then
Honestly, I love how much he still just loves the game.
yeah, and dude, he put up I think 12 points in 16 playoff games.
Yeah.
Like he's still like at that level.
Oh, his name is the name of the team is the Kladno Knights.
Like he isn't, even though he's older,
He had
he
12
still
points
is,
in 19 games this year, and last year he had 29 points in 38 games.
like he can still play
Yeah.
at that level for sure. The Seattle Kraken announced today that they
They're
well, they
officially the 32nd team in the league.
yeah they paid their last $650 million.
Pocket change.
Imagine that Venmo.
Wouldn't mind it.
What's your e-transfer?
Yeah. Password is 32nd NHL team.
Password boo_Gary. Caption: excited to see you, bud. Sent directly to Commissioner. But that's
Commissioner
exciting.
Something like that.
I'm excited I'm actually really excited to see kind of who goes there.
I'm excited to see what kind of team that they managed to put together and how successful it is compared to Vegas.
I feel like it's gonna be hard. They're not. I don't
think they're gonna be
live up
like
to
Vegas. I don't think so either.
I think they're gonna get a good goalie like Vegas got.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna get a couple good defensemen, but their forwards are gonna be lacking.
Yeah.
Like, kind of exactly what happened with Vegas.
Basically. Well,
Uh,
even Vegas's defense wasn't like stellar. Like I'd say they had more offensive.
they got like
Prowess.
Shea Theodore, like a couple. Steals
Yeah, who
like
ended
that.
up becoming big for them. But yeah.
And then one that, right before we talk about the clinches, this isn't hockey, but I just thought this was an interesting thing. In the NFL draft this year. In the,
And that's
in the NFL draft this year, the top 12.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. The top 12 schools for the first time didn't have a draft pick.
nope, wrong.
Well, no, nobody from the top 12 schools got drafted in
Wrong.
the first round. What do you mean?
You're just wrong.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, well, the insiders are giving me fake news then, or the stats are giving me fake news.
It's the Big 12 Conference.
Big 12 conference.
I believe.
Okay.
I think is what it's called. See, this is. Oh, sorry. It was the Big 10 Conference, not the Pac-12. I got those two mixed up. Wasn't it? Nobody from the Big 10 Conference was drafted in the first round.
Yes.
Not top 12 because Alabama had
Oh yeah, that's
Alabama
what. Sorry,
had
yeah,
like 3
big.
people go in the first like 15 picks.
Yeah, the Big
Yeah.
12. Yeah,
No, Big 10.
Big 10.
There's Pac-12, Big 10.
Okay, Big 10. Nobody was drafted
SEC.
in the first round.
Okay.
And then finally, if you want to rattle off the clinches.
Yeah, so I mean, Vegas was first to clinch. They were also not too long after the Colorado Avalanche were behind them, and then Minnesota Wild were the next to clinch. So that was big, and then Carolina, Florida, Tampa clinched as well. Toronto clinched, and then finally Washington and Pittsburgh last night. Their game went into overtime, and they both got enough points to clinch. All at 69 points. Nice. So that means Washington, Pittsburgh, Carolina, and Florida all clinched at 69 points.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool that they both clinched from the game and it didn't matter who won.
Yeah, that true. And that was
I wonder
pretty
how
cool.
often that definitely doesn't happen that often.
No, super easy. I bet you Ovi and Crosby were just at a face-off beginning of the game. Like, let's drive this bad boy into overtime and call it a day.
We'll see you in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see you boys in the playoffs. So that's awesome. I believe Vancouver, Ottawa are ruled out. Columbus and Detroit gone. So those, and Nashville's definitely out.
What about
Minnesota
our,
draft.
What about our favorite team, Buffalo?
Buffalo's out a long time ago.
But
Yeah.
Buffalo might lose the worst team spot because they've been playing good lately.
Oh.
True.
They're
They're catching on
Oh, no.
Anaheim's. They're nipping at Anaheim's heels.
They can't ruin another good player.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think that's the hockey talk.
Kind of sums it up. It
Yeah.
was
I'm back, baby.
oh we will.
But
For the
thanks,
outro
Thanks
again.
for listening, everybody. Phil, I hope that helps your team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully you can maybe send Luke a little bit more information, or one of us a little bit more information, and we'll
And then a little
Well,
bit of
dive.
compensation.
yeah, a little
No,
conversation.
I'm just kidding.
$500 for fantasy team consultations.
Hey, we need to keep the pod going somehow.
True.
If you guys do an expansion, Phil, I would love to join another league. So let me know.
You don't want him in your league. He's just gonna be greasy and.
No, I would love to get into a keeper league. I'm in a non-keeper league right now, and
We should just post on our Instagram and see if anyone wants to get in one.
True.
yeah, the problem with keeper leagues is you need people that are like willing to do it. Like they need to be able to do it year after year.
Yeah. So
People drop
people
out of
let you
fantasy
know.
leagues real quick. But yeah, if there is people that are interested, hell yeah, we'll do it. Me and Brad have been talking about starting a keeper league next season. So if there is
I'll
anybody
join
interested,
just for the fantasy drafts. We can all get together and
it's
have
just
a
an
little
excuse to get drunk.
draft party. And then I'll just leave my team on auto fucking run.
Auto draft.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the worst. That actually fucks
No,
drafts.
no,
so
I won't
much.
auto draft. I'll leave it on autopilot for the season.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks for listening to our bonus stuff.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.